Man of the match right here, Gabriel Jesus. More than anything else, congratulations. I should give that to you first, right? I want you to just talk about the patience that was acquired today. It seemed like there was a low block, a lot of possession in the first half. What was the words that Mikel said to you at the half-time break that you was able to break the breakthrough in the second half?
First of all, to keep trying. I think first half we did so good. Unfortunately, we didn't score, but we was there, controlling the game there. The best way to control them, is keeping the ball there. And the third part, of the pitch. So, yeah, I think we did well in the first half, but we didn't score, but we keep doing the same second half, and then we score. So we control more the game, obviously, but we score, and that's all.
I did the interview here on purpose because singing in front of these away fans, I saw the relationship they have with you, the singing of your name all day long, and even the celebration that you had in front of them. Tell us about the relationship and how much this win-win means to them.
I think it's all about trust, I arrive in the club, with patience, with desire to improve, to help them. I think I'm doing good. Unfortunately, I have been sometimes injury, that's I don't want. I think no one player want this. And then my knee again, I got kicked in the training and then some problems again. So I'm working hard, I'm doing everything to be on the pitch because I think I can help more on the pitch than outside, And also, the support of my teammates is good. Today, unfortunately, I was a little bit unlucky. One chance, another one I create, and then after I could score. So yeah, I'm happy, and then obviously they keep supporting me. That's good for the players.
Statement win tonight. You start off the midweek fixtures with a victory. More than anything else, look, you can tell, man, and showcase exactly the player of the match. Gabby, congratulations, brother. Yeah, I appreciate you very much for the words. Laura, back to you. This is your man of the match.
In the end, but they managed to weather that. They moved to second in the Premier League. Really, really important win for them in a very important week as well. Martin, let's have another look at Jesus' goal as well, because we were talking about this angle. You weren't sure whether or not it took a deflection, took a slight one, but was it on target for you in the first place?
I think so. I think it was just about going in. Again, it's real questionable defending because it's naivety. Again, we talked about the free kick in the last match. I mean, how has Jesus got that kind of space? It's really ridiculous. Montiel, he's a World Cup winner. But why does he leave Jesus? He runs past him. He runs past him to pick up the winger. Jesus is all on his own. And Amabamba Dali should go across. He's a young defender, but I just don't get it. And then in the end, the goalkeeper should do better. It goes through his legs. It's a bit of a nightmare for him.
Goalkeeper should do it better, or Jesus could finish. I think it's a smart finish from Jesus.
I think you see a lot of players doing this now, don't it? If I was a centre forward, I'd be going play between their legs.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way to score.
We were speaking in the first half about the dangers of Forest on the counter-attack. Arsenal had a go themselves. Jesus playing a really key part in this as well, and Saka in the end finishing off.
Yeah, I think this is where Arsenal are the most dynamic, most deadly. You see here, Montiel again, poor pass out, and this is fast-paced, one pass. And Jesus does a great job here to recognise Saka on the other side, and believe it or not, weakest foot from Saka.
Yeah, doesn't do that
right.
too many times, does he?
but great finish. But this is where the pace, this is what we did not see in the first half, the capitalising on the spaces that Forest leave on the counter-attack. It doesn't take much. 3 passes, bang, goal.
Do you know what's interesting there, though? They're waiting, aren't they, for Saka to come onto that left foot. And he's found another solution. And that's what Arsenal needed to do. And it's good to see because people pin him down on that left foot when he cuts inside, and he's put that way with his right foot.
Taiwo Awoniyi knows how to upset Arsenal in particular and the Arsenal fans, and he came off the bench at half-time despite the fact Nuno said, don't think he's going to be ready. He looked pretty good, didn't he?
He did, and you know what was interesting, the way he used his body, certainly for the goal at Saliba. Still a young defender, still learning, and he just gets bumped off the ball for me when it comes in to the box. You'll see it here. It's good play, just comes in, look, boof, just hits him. It bounces really kindly, and then he puts it away. He can't stop scoring against Arsenal. It's good news for them, Forest, that he's back in contention and he's able to, to play. But Saliba there, it's one of those. It's just a little bit naive, but it's all about learning your trade within the Premier League.
It was in the 89th minute as well, which really spiced the end of this game up, Penny. And he had another chance a little bit later on too.
He did. He makes defenders uncomfortable. He uses his body so well. He made the last 5 minutes uncomfortable. And yeah, as you see, the chances here. I think this is where Forest were throwing everything at it. It comes in a great strike from Gibbs White really gets good contact, and it's just bouncing, doesn't quite get the contact, Awoniyi, but it was very, very uncomfortable last 5 minutes for Arsenal.
I think Gabriel there does well as well, doesn't he? Gets down, gets a block in, and there was a suspicion if there was a penalty, but no, in the end Arsenal survive.
Well, let's find out how Taiwo Awoniyi is feeling about that, because like we said, he does love a goal against Arsenal. JD Dyer is speaking to him now.
Taiwo, not necessarily the result that you wanted tonight, just overall when you think about the final result, but individually, let's focus on you first of all. How good did it feel just to be back out there and see the impact of force of a goal as well?
Yeah, for me it felt good. I've been out for a while, so I've been back on the pitch again. It's something that I'm happy about. Of course, it's always been tough, but at the end, I always believe in God, and I believe everything will work out for good.
In terms of the impact that you had in 45 minutes, you saw what you brought in just as a striker, the physical presence in terms of adding a different dimension to your attack. When you take all that in and you think about the positive building blocks going into the next game now?
Yeah, for us, of course, we want to do our best to win every game at the City Ground. But me coming in, unfortunately, we did have a bit of discomfort on his leg, and it's been brilliant for the team as well. So whether him, whether me, we know what we have to do when we come into the field of play to help the team, and that's just what I'm there to do also.
I want to ask you, what is it now? Is it a sense of recovery? Is it a sense of trying to build back up? Because I know the fitness is the last aspect, right? Trying to get the sharpness back into your legs. So what is the process now between now so you can get back up to 100%? Yeah,
for me, the process is just to go by minute, try to get the game going, and this will bring me back to my fitness. But of course, I still have to look after myself as well, and the team, everyone has been brilliant with me being out. But the goal is just to go on with the minute, and we'll see how it goes at the end.
I mean, though the manager is very clear in terms of his words, it might not be many words, but it's always clear and decisive in terms of his messaging. What did he kind of say to you full time to you boys at the conclusion there?
Yeah, he just told me go in, enjoy yourself, and do the best for the team. And everyone is always clear in the terms of what we have to do on the field of play.
Well, Taiwo, it's always good to see you back. Unfortunate about the result today.
Taiwo just walking away from that interview. We have Mikel Arteta here, the Arsenal manager. Scored 3-3 against Arsenal. Did he give you a bit of a shock tonight, a bit of a fright?
Yeah, he's a real threat, and obviously with the deep block that they defend when there are spaces behind you, if he's managed to take the first touch or he's got a space to run, he's a really dangerous play. He scored already from a counter and a set play at the Emirates, and scored again today. So
I want to ask you, Mikel, just how important you and your team felt that win here was tonight.
Yes, to get some momentum. Obviously, we were really good against Palace. We won after the break, and today we wanted to generate that momentum. And we've done it. I think we had a really strong performance. We were really dominant. We had to be very patient, but at the same time, we need to keep having the intention to hurt them all the time and don't start to be complacent. And I think we've done that at the end. I think we suffer much more than what we deserve, but this is the Premier League.
Mikel, congrats on the win, big win.
Thank you.
How pleased, you mentioned it there that you had to be patient. The first half you were playing against a deep block for Forest. How pleased are you that in the second half you've won the game from a counter-attack? The same against Palace, counter-attacking goals. How pleased are you that your team is showing a different dimension, that they're able to win the game in that way?
Yeah, we need different tools, and we need to find the right moments to be very vertical when we have the chances. Set piece are another, obviously, a great way to score because we generated a lot today. And I thought as well in a positional play we generated quite a lot of chances, but we didn't convert them. But I'm really pleased because we conceded nothing. And against this team at home, I've seen a lot of teams. We were one of them last year that suffered, and I'm really pleased with the performance and winning the game.
Wanted to talk to you about Jesus because I could feel a bit of pressure coming his way. He hits the post, but then suddenly it all comes good for him, doesn't he? Really, really quick from the throw in. He has an assist. How important is he to the team that he starts scoring goals now if Arsenal are going to try and win the title? Yeah,
we really need him at his best. And I had a great feeling before the game. I told him because he had some fluid in the knee and he was struggling and he was kicking every physio out there. 2 days ago, he's saying, I want to be on that pitch. And he pushed everybody to be there. When someone has that attitude, that desire in this moment, something good is going to happen because he's got the ability and the quality to do that.
Well, it certainly came good to... I could see the strapping on the knee, and I thought, well, there's a player who certainly wants to get on and do it.
Yeah. It was magnificent today, I think.
We saw at full time, Mikel, we saw some shots of you speaking to Alexander Zinchenko and he was having a chat with Ben White as well, and it looked slightly heated. May we ask what that was about?
That's pushing each other and being not happy, conceding nothing. And I have to encourage that and promote it in the right way, in the respectful way. Sometimes after the game it's too emotional and too heated, but I love that the players are pushing each other and demanding excellence. And today we conceded a goal that is not at the level that we want.
Passion when it's needed, especially when you think of the game at the weekend. You welcome Liverpool. There's now 2 points between you. Here's the shots then, by the way, we're just catching up. Welcome Liverpool.
I'll speak to you later.
Yeah. Welcome Liverpool, and so you feel ahead of that?
Well, as I said, we have some momentum now. I think we put in, again, a strong performances. We were playing really well, but not winning enough matches 3 weeks ago, and now we are. And we're going to have a massive game against the top of the table, and we're going to have to be even better than today, for sure.
Really healthy position for you now in the league. Good luck at the weekend, and congratulations tonight. Thank you, Mikel.
Thank you. Thanks.
Appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Well done.
Go speak to Zinchenko. There you go. Mikel Arteta spending a few minutes with us outside here. Look, really important win. I love that he speaks about passion in this side. I mean, from the years of Arsenal lineage that you have, what do you make of the way that this team is clicking at the moment?
Yeah, I think there's some way to go. I think it's really important that they rebuild their confidence. You know, they had a little period in the season where they didn't have a win in 4 matches. So really important now, first away win in 4. So that's something that's been a bit of an Achilles heel away from home. So that's a really good performance from Arsenal tonight. And then it sets you up for the weekend because in come Liverpool into town. And, you know, Jurgen Klopp and all the emotion and everything goes with that. Look, he's been an amazing manager, but Arsenal will be desperate to beat him.